Tom, everybody has a story to tell, and I want to hear your story about your business, Horlachers. How long have you been here, and how did this business come to be?
Grandpa was born upstairs at the Dublin Sausage Company in Dublin, Ireland. He learned some great recipes there. He moved to the States by 1935, was married and moved to Logan, opened up some business. In 1963, he built this building and moved out here into this building. I inherited this building, really, not inherited, I had to buy it from my cousin, but we opened that retail back up again using the recipes that I had learned from my uncles of Grandpa's recipes. Just fantastic things, and a brief rundown.
And you've been here for 70 plus years making the same kinds of things. You're doing something right, which is so exciting, and the great thing is us Cache Valley people get to benefit from it. Let's take a look of sort of some of the processes that you do and explain to me how it all works.
Well, we cook our own turkeys. We have a smokehouse that is just fantastic. It's Grandpa's old smokehouse. We cook his recipes seasonally. We cook these turkeys for Easter, Thanksgiving, Christmas. We do smoked chickens the rest of the year round. Has the same great flavor. Tastes like ham, moist, just really good. I don't know anybody else that does their own smoking like our retail store. We have hams. We make a pit ham, which is a larger ham. It has a little seam in it. It has the bone removed, and so it has a little seam in it. We also have a Tavern ham. The Tavern ham is a more solid muscle. It's a little bit smaller. It's because pigs only grow so big, but to get that solid muscle, and it slices really nice for a nice sized serving, and so that's our Tavern ham. We also have other lunch meats that we make here: pastrami, corned beef. We slice them all for free. Turkey breast, we can slice that up and for your lunches or for warming for dinner. We also have our fresh meats and our fresh meat counter. Steaks. Some people prefer a sirloin steak. The New York steaks are fantastic, lean and well trimmed. We can guarantee the tenderness, and you won't find a more tender steak. That's guaranteed anywhere. Ribeyes, some prefer the ribeye, has more flavor, has a little more fat in it, but that's where the flavor is. Prime rib roast is a great thing for holidays. A lot of people are turning to that for Easter and instead of the ham or turkeys, and Thanksgiving, Christmas. We also have the chuck roast, the good wintertime pot roast that adds the flavor. Of course, we grind our own fresh ground beef here, and we from the cows that we bring in, the beef, pork. We have the fresh boneless pork chops all the time, boneless pork roasts, boneless skinless chicken breasts, hand trimmed. We trim them here, well trimmed. Pork shoulder roasts, great for barbecue type and Christmas time roasting. Ribs, everything else that you really would expect. If we can't keep it fresh and in the counter, then we'll get it for you. Bratwurst is a big thing for us, and we use an old family recipe, very basic. Barbecue is a very big part of our business. The barbecue beef, pork, and chicken. French dip is also another big part of what we do. It was one of my motivations to be in business still, because people were calling me at home wanting that product when it wasn't being made for a couple years. We have fresh salads, everything you need for a party, hopefully everything that will make things go well and easy for the people. Potato salad, macaroni, parfaits. We try to keep them fresh and here all of the time. We bake our own rolls, and that has turned out to be one of the greatest things. We do several hundred dozen for the day before Christmas of those rolls. People have come in and says, "Why do you have to go to the butcher shop to get the best rolls in town?" People have come in at Christmas time and says, "We've got to have this jerky." We call it reindeer jerky in our family. Some of them, it's our stocking stuffer. We'll season all of your steaks for free, or roasts, whatever you want, or you can buy the seasonings. We try to make things easy and try to make things comfortable. We know we're a little bit out of the way. We're behind, across from Angie's. We're behind the glass store, facing Main Street, just south of 7th North. If you come to the back, we face Main Street, back behind that glass store. And so a little bit inconvenient, but well worth the drive, well worth the search to get us. We have a meal deal that we put together that has rolls, serving 8 servings, rolls, salads, and the French dip barbecue beef or barbecue pork, your choice.
Yeah, and I want to talk about that meal deal because there's certain times of the year that you have more people just dropping by all the time, and you might get caught unawares, and this would be such a great thing to have on hand. You've got the meat ready to go, you've got the salads, and then you've got the rolls, and you can feed people at the spur of the moment, and yet it'll still taste homemade. And as my son-in-law says, the reason why your food tastes so good is because you can taste the love. And I get that you put love in every piece of beef that you cut or smoke or bake.
You know, it's maybe not good to have a lot of pride, but I think this is my name, and if I wouldn't serve it, and I've told this to my people that cut, if I won't eat it, I don't want it in there. You tell a good sausage maker, he'll eat his own product, and I eat it. Even the game we have processed, if I can't eat it, I don't want it to go out. And so that's just my feeling. It's our family, it's our reputation, and maybe it takes extra effort, but
it's so worth it. And I think that's what people love about living in Cache Valley is having these, I guess I'm going to say it's a little bit of cliche, but to have a mom and pop store, but a store where it's people that you know have been here forever, and it's family, and you're not just here collecting an hourly wage. This is your livelihood, this is your business, this is your passion, and you know, but like you said, you wouldn't eat it if it wasn't good, and you love everything you do, and that's a great thing that for us customers that come in.
I remember my dad saying, there's an advantage to being a mom and pop shop.
Yeah.
And so that's a phrase that just brought back a being of memory to me that is so important. That yes, we could have got big, and I've worked for some big boys, but big producers, thousands of pound batches. But I prefer these smaller ones and making sure everything's just right.
Well, another gem in Cache Valley is Horlacher's. Come visit Tom and his sweet wife Betty. They know their meat, they know their cuts, and I like that because you're going to be able to educate people like me that is a little ignorant on what's the best kind of cuts. But come and get a meal deal. It's all ready to go. This is a great time of year to be prepared for your family and friends that come by. Thank you so much for having this great business. You do a great job.
Well, thank you. Thanks you for being here and sharing with us.